All right, we're live. Hello, Dr. Mary Starr here, talking to you about Zyto technology, which I have used for many, many, many years. And I'm so excited to share with you. I cannot tell you, I want to say almost 15 years I have had this hand cradle and scanned hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of people. Now, what is this? What are we talking about? Zyto technology uses the body's skin galvanic response. We actually have a little bit of electricity in our skin, along with all of these algorithms testing the body for different stressors. So might stress throw a small electric charge. Yes, you could feel it a little bit if you have ever had this done before too. Some people felt it a lot. Some people didn't feel it at all. And they would test the body's response, right? So this could be glyphosate, which is like pesticides, Roundup. It might be, in the beginning, it was just seeing how your body responded with certain nutritionals and supplements. And then it got more and more advanced through the years so that we could actually see all of these amazing things. And I always tell this crazy story with my daughter when she was young. We lived in California and we were renting a home, and it had a person who came and did the yards and things like that. And there was one area of our yard that had nothing that grew there, right? And it was looked like somebody had maybe gardened there or something like that. My daughter would play in the dirt and stuff. She started getting these weird, kind of like fevers and stuff. And one day, and she had just gotten a couple, like kind of randomly, and I'm like, she didn't seem sick. So I had tested her on the Zyto because you could do that with kids, and she came up like over the top glyphosates, glyphosate being Roundup. And I'm like, hey, you know, what's going on? And then it dawned on me, I didn't even check to see if this gardener and, the landscape guys, like what they were using on our grass. And then like literally within the day or so, I looked in that area she always used to play in and play in the dirt. He was spreading this weed killer, right? Roundup. So I was like, it just blew my mind that this little device was pointing me in a direction for my daughter. And now, can I say for sure, did I test her blood, all of that? No, all I know is the situation, right? And over, I would see things that, because we are both emotional, physical beings, right? So I'd be talking to someone, they'd be talking about their husband losing a job, and just feeling that like, depression, and they would come up with an essential oil that was very high frequency or maybe even had the name abundance or something. I'm like, this is just too weird. But it's not. It's science. It's science. It's science. And I can link some videos so that you can understand all of these things. But what I'm so excited about, right, all 15 years later, is if I wanted to scan someone now that I live in Florida and California, I would have to buy another hand cradle, get it mailed to them, schedule it in my time. And that's why I just kind of stopped doing so many Zytos, is because I just didn't have the capacity in my day. But now I am so excited that this technology has moved on to using both heat, pulse, all of that, and is using it's called OTC, or some optical something technology and stuff too. I'm sorry, I'm not too technical with it too, but I can put some links below here. But basically, in a nutshell, I can have anyone download this app on their phone. Literally, once they're downloaded in here, push a button, and in 30 seconds of this phone, it's going to measure their heart rate, which I've already found that it's super accurate based on my Fitbit, right? Heart rate variability, not convinced on that one yet, because I believe heart rate variability has to be measured over so many days. Your respiration, right? So that's just some basic wellness things there. Your skin age, oh my goodness, how cool is that? But then it's also testing the body very similar to the galvanic skin response, and testing it for things like how are you out of range in your artificial sugars and sweeteners? This is what came up for endocrine disruptors, glyphosate, herbicides, minerals. And it's not going to say, this particular mineral you're deficient in, but it points you in the right direction. And that's what I'm just like blown away and always have been blown away is how it points us in the right direction. So, for example, you could get one scan and it could show, okay, well, I'm out of alignment. My detoxification system is very out of alignment. Well, what do we know? We know the liver's part of that. And then if I go to my product section, it's because my company that I represent has such a variety of products. If we keep seeing liver support products, then we know liver is what we need to work on for the detoxification system, right? So good. So how can you and I use this technology together? This is so awesome. So for $50, you can say, I just want to work on a simple wellness scan. Okay. So that would include your top 1 or 3. So if you're in the Rev Up weight loss program, obviously we would do diet and nutrition. If you're really struggling with sleeping, we might do sleep. These are the different areas that we could do. So, okay. So let me go back. These are the different systems. Detoxification, gastrointestinal, right? You're having a lot of gas and bloating. We would test that. Hormone, endocrine, immune, diet and nutrition, hydration, inflammation, mental stress, sleep, toxic stress, emotions. So I'm not going to, it is possible to test all of those things, but then you're like, oh, what do I do? Versus if you just focus, right? You just focus. Like if you're in Rev Up, you just want to do diet and nutrition, let's do that one, right? Or you don't sleep, you want to do diet and nutrition, maybe one other one, maybe your digestive. We would focus on those areas. So you would get this little app, you get the link, download it on your phone, you would do the scan. I would give you specific directions how to do that. And then you would literally be able to see at this moment in time, right? And let me see if I can show you this. You would literally be able to see where you're in alignment. So anything that's gray, that's out of alignment. Okay, so here, what's that say? Diet and nutrition, out of alignment. Right there. I think this was the day after I went to the Mexican restaurant. So that's probably why, because my other ones were really good. And my gastrointestinal system was out of alignment. I was literally having vomit burps because I had overate so much. My body was like, what are you doing? Eating all those carbs and all that combination and stuff too. Lungs, lymph nodes, parasites. Now you might want to dig into all these things. I'm not going to give you all of that information, like what is, what is mycotoxins and stuff. You can research that on your own. But what this will be able to do for just that $50 is give you the products now that puts your body back into alignment at this moment in time with that detox, with that particular system, right? So, for example, 7 biomarkers go out of alignment with this one nutritional product. Detoxification, 5 biomarkers go into alignment with Ninja Red, right? That's a common. And I was drinking a lot of Ninja Red at this point. So I know for me, Ninja Red has to be a main staple for me too. So it helps you fine tune the things. So let me be clear. For $50, you can get a simple scan, 30 seconds, get your report focusing on 3 areas. Okay. So I go to the systems. I'm going to click detoxification. I am diet and nutrition, and let's say sleep. And I'm going to click a button that says compare. And look at that. It's going to tell me right now the biomarkers to be brought into range with those systems. It's going to tell me the products, number 1, MindWise, which is it's a phenomenal product. I'll talk about it another time. They're a good product. Omega is like our essential fatty acids. MindWise is essential fatty acids too. And I used a lot of brain power last week. Like I depleted, I'm sure, some fatty acids in my system. I was go. Ninja dried wolf berries. Now, does that mean I necessarily need to buy the wolfberries? No, I need to drink more Ninja Red. I know that already, right? Because it already said that in another thing. So that those would be like my top three. Do I need to get all five of these? I might have them. I might have these on my shelf. So that would be a good idea as well. It's just kind of good, better, and best, right? And based on your budget, you might get one. So once you get all of these, so for $50, I'm going to tell you, okay, here's where you're at. Here's your good, better, and best, right? It looks like there's a couple of things here with fatty acids. I'm going to write, definitely get some essential fatty acids into your diet. Mind wise being the first one, omega J's, the second one. Okay, good, better, and then best. Get on your Ninja Red, right? Master formula, multi-green. So best would be taking all of them. Good might be taking 1 to 2, better 1, 2, or 3, or that. Or I might even say, I might add something else in that I see pattern, or if I know about your health and stuff like that. But for $50, very simple, that. Now, people are like, oh, I want more. I want to, have a consultation. That I don't have a lot of availability for that, but those start at $150. Okay. So let's start getting in. And I don't know how long I'm going to keep that rate at $50 because it's very, very valuable, and it's still valuable in my time and being able to manage that, and my team's time to be able to manage that. So we will be doing these new Zyto links. Look for that available very shortly. We'll put it in the comments once we have that little where you can click on it and actually start your thing. And here's the great thing. We don't need to schedule a time, any of that. You just simply pay. You'll get the next step. You'll go through, you'll take your scan, and then usually within just a few days, we'll be able to get the results of what we see back to you as well. But you'll be able to see it immediately, all the things, but it just may not make as much sense to you until you have myself or another wellness advocate, educator, health practitioner look at it and just say, okay, good, better, and best. All right. I'm so excited. So excited about the new Zyto Scan link, wellness link. We can help anybody in the world. I'm so excited to help you. Definitely go to the description and get all of that information so that you can get started on your wellness journey and get some more clues to your wellness. All right. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.